Hi, my Pisces friends. We are here for the love and life forecast for June 2019. So we're going to take a quick shuffle and we're going to find out, first of all, what the overall energies are for Pisces for the month of June. Before I get started, I wanted to say thank you to those of you who watched my last month's zodiac forecasts. A lot of you liked them, and I know that I had several people share my videos, which I really, really appreciate. I am trying to build my channel right now, so if you do resonate with this message, please do take a moment to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and press that little bell, and that way you won't miss any of my readings. I do a weekly report, which is going to be coming out, the weekly report for starting tomorrow, it's June 1st today. It will come out for the week of June 2nd. That one I will also record today, and you might want to look for that one. So we're going to go ahead and get started and find out what is the overall energies for Pisces. Okay. The first card I got is the magnifying glass. The second card is the key. And the third card is the Milky Way. Okay. Well, it seems like it's going to be a really, really good week for Pisces. Month for Pisces. This is a month that is going to bring a lot of clarity to you. All right. It's probably going to be something that unlocks the key. The key is unlocking. Well, it can lock as well, but it should help you gain some true insight into some situations that have been going on in your love and in your life. Okay? So this is a great card to get because it means this month you're going to be getting information, or you're going to find solutions, or you're going to make some progress is what I'm getting. You'll make some progress this month on the love and life front, which is always great. You will probably be asked to, look into things more carefully. You may be in the process of, I want to say, researching topics that are of interest to you. You may be doing a lot of looking more closely at things that you're doing right now. But in the looking closely, you should find some really good solutions to any problems that are coming up or any situations that you're trying to figure out. All right? So you're going to take a look at things carefully and you're going to find solutions, which is awesome. Now, the other thing you got going on here is social. All right, so this should be a pretty social month for you. This is not just social in terms of talking with people, but this is more like getting out there and getting exposure. So no matter what it is you're doing, you'll be more likely to be connected with those people that you know through your social media. Any ideas that you have are going to get a lot of exposure right now. So if you're working on a career item or, something of that nature, you should get a lot of exposure. So, and if you're looking for ways to become more known, or you're looking for ways to expand from I want to say not appearance, but more along the lines of notoriety, like not notorious, because it's kind of, people think of that as a negative word. I mean, if you're wanting, the word that comes to mind, fame, right? Or if you've been looking for a way to get more exposure, it's like if you're looking for that, then you can definitely, look a little bit more closely and do some research, and you're very likely to find the key to all of that this week. So if that's what you're, these two cards, when they're paired together, some of you may be in this particular frame of mind. But the key is the the key, the key right here is the main card. So you're finding solutions to things that have been not quite right. And you may be doing some, deep digging to find those answers. But this month, you should find a lot of those solutions. All right. And this pretty much says that you're going to stay connected with people. All right. You're going to stay connected and you're going to have a high profile. Now, this can also, if you're talking about a relationship standpoint, this just also means that, there's a little bit more coming out of the closet, seeing the person more or connecting with that person in a social networking kind of way, possibly through the internet. And that's what I would say about those cards. All right, so that's the first question. What is the overall energies? Very positive because we've got some way to find solutions to situations that have been troubling you or causing problems. Okay, so now let's look at what is the specific information that Pisces needs to know about love for the month of June. All right, so what do you need to know about your love life for the month of June? The first card we get is the Anchor. Uh-oh, we do have a ball and chain. All right, so we got some things going on here from a love life standpoint that we'll be addressing. And hey, it might actually be some of that. Oh, look it. So we also got the Falcon. All right, so I'm going to just tune into these cards. It's funny, as I saw this card, the ball and chain, I immediately thought of the solution. The solution came to mind because that's the overall arching energy for Pisces. So I want to deal with the ball and chain before I do anything. I think many of you have been feeling a little bit like this, a little bit trapped, a little bit cornered, a little bit like not able to take off. Now this is from a relationship standpoint, okay? So we're going to say you've been feeling the experience or have maybe I want to say maybe last month you started feeling a little bit trapped in the relationships or relationship that you're in. Maybe you've been seeing some of this energy. You've been dealing either with a partner. If you happen to be with someone that is married, you're probably dealing with someone unhappily married, or maybe you're unhappily married. So that is part of it. But it's that feeling that I feel is breaking. It's like, look at the leg iron. It's not actually around someone's leg. It's actually free. So it's almost like I want to say the solution that you're finding may actually have to do with this ball and chain. It could very well. All right. So the ball and chain, it looks like the energy that you might have to overcome this month. How are you feeling tied down? And if you're not focusing on this reading from a relationship standpoint, there might be other things that are in your life that are making you feel tied down. But this is, we are doing the love portion of this reading. And, but, at the same time, we've got the Anchor card, which, there's two things. The anchor can make you feel tied down, right? If you're a boat and you want to float away, you can't really do it if you got the anchor. So, in a sense, it's kind of funny. You might be trying to figure out, am I tied down? Okay. Now, typically the Anchor is I think of it as a very positive card because it talks about endurance. It talks about stability. It talks about, a strength, a fortitude. Now, in this particular case, we're pairing it right now with the ball and chain. So you may be looking for solutions as to why you're feeling this way. Or you might be dealing with someone in your relationship that is experiencing this, right? So that's up for you to determine which way it resonates with you. It's either you or someone that you are in love with or your love partner. All right, now let's look at, this is really interesting because this is what I love about these cards, pairing these cards up. This is the Intuit Oracle for those of you who have not seen them before, and they are the pretty much the only tool I'm using right now. I just occasionally will pull some other Oracle cards, but this is just the cards I love right now. The Falcon, okay, is the higher self. So the Falcon is about the higher purpose in things. So coupled with the ball and chain, and that's how you read these cards. A lot of times you can read them individually, but you also read them together in pairs, or sometimes I read them, in more than pairs, 2 or 3 cards or 4 cards together to get multiple meanings. In this particular case, whatever it is you're experiencing, it's like the polar opposite. It's on one hand, and I'm chilling on that. On one hand, there's this feeling of being tied down and trapped. And on the other hand, there is this soaring energy, higher purpose, pulling you up, pulling you out of it, trying to free you a little bit. Freeing you a little bit from the limitations that you've had, either in this relationship or in life. All right? So the Falcon is a great card to have in this energy. So this is what you need to know about the month of June. You may be dealing with either yourself or someone else that's, going through that heavy energy. And it can make you feel a little bit weighed down, like an anchor. However, the anchor promises perseverance, to persevere through it. And because, again, the main energies for this month is the key, right? You'll be looking for more information on how not to be tied down. You may be finding that information on social media, actually. That's what I'm getting now. Some of you may really be into social media this month, looking for answers, trying to find the solution for this feeling of being tied down. And, it's interesting because now that I think about it, just in general, a lot of people that have gone through the catalytic heart awakening are going through it. A lot of them are feeling this way. They're like, why am I still stuck on this person? I'm really ready for something else. And yet, I've been doing this for a long time. This is what's been stable to me. This is what's been secure to me, is knowing that this person is the one I'm focusing on. But the higher self is saying, we got to find a key to not have this energy. Okay? And so this is the love portion of this reading. Let me see here. All right, let's see what other cards have to say. Now, we want to know about your career or your abundance, or what I like to call creative expression. Creative expression is what you came here to do, and it is the pathway for you to create your abundance. So I always want, as we're having these readings, for you to start really, really focusing in. What are you here to do? It's gotten to where we're really moving into that track right now. What are we here to do? And so Pisces, the information that you need to know about your career, first of all, is the Loons, is the first card I get. The second card I'm pulling is the White Wolf. Love that card for Pisces. And let's see. Okay, Crossroads. Interesting. Okay, so from a career standpoint, the main card is the White Wolf. All right, and that's really talking about you tuning into your higher knowing, using that inner guidance, the shaman inside of you. And it may feel a little bit like it's a little bit of a lonely path. I mean, you're making choices and decisions right now. And you know what? And it's like you're really, really tired of this energy, okay? You're tired of this energy. And the answer lies in your inner knowing and your inner shaman and the higher self, all right? So we're going to look at that. Now, whatever it is that you are looking at will require a deep commitment. Or you are deeply committed to, is what I'm hearing, and I just chilled on that. All right. This means that whatever it is that you've been wanting to manifest, for a long time, you might have just said, well, I don't really know if I could actually do this. And now your soul is saying, yes, yes, you can. You can make that deep commitment. You can follow your path, that prophetic vision, as those words are right there jumping out at me. You have a vision of what you want to do, and now, you're able to actually commit to that. And then some of you might be in the middle of making some big decisions. That's what the road card is. It's about crossroads. So from a career and abundance standpoint, some of you are sitting here looking at choices. What are the choices you're going to have to make? Weighing the options. You're going to need to make some decisions about what you want to do, and that is going to happen in this month of June. All right. The really good thing is that, the main card in this spread is definitely the white wolf, which means as you're making this decision, you're going to be looking at your inner knowing. You are going to look at your inner self. You are going to do things that really you're making decisions on your own. This is for you. This is on your own. All right. This is your free will choices that you have, but you've earned it. You've worked really hard to get into this place where you can really, really tune into your own inner knowing to help you make decisions and choices. All right. And you're really becoming deeply committed to that. You're really set on manifesting that which you truly desire. So while we have a little bit of energy of this, I would say that this right here, this energy right here, this stability, not just stability, but the anchored down, the tied down. It's like this is the thing that you're going to be looking at. How can you get out of this? Now that may be love. It may be life. I'm not sure. Only you will know that. And let me see if there's anything else. Let's talk about one last thing in this reading. And that is, what does your higher self want you to know about this month of June? Okay, Pisces friends and family. Let's see. Stepping stones. Okay. Oh, I love these cards. God, I love these cards. Standoff, no way out. Okay. That's what jumps out. Refuse to compromise. That is what comes out at me. Wow. Oh, I love it. Going places. Oh my gosh. Okay, I've got to say it. I have a friend of mine that I just talked to that happens to be a Pisces. You know who you are. Going places. And all right, the first card, this is really key. When I saw this card, the first thing that came to me, a lot of times this is no way out, okay? This is a standoff between people and stuff. The message is to all of you Pisces, your higher self does not want you to compromise on what you want, okay? That is the message of this card for you in this reading. It isn't anything else. It's refuse to compromise what you truly, truly want, all right? Now, to get at that process, it's a stepping stone process. You just take the baby steps to get there. You just keep going. You just take one step and the next and the next and the next, and you don't allow yourself to get overwhelmed with what's happening. All right? And it's funny, look at the words on the card. Way out. Isn't that freaky? Look at this. This card, the stalemate, says no way out, and the baby steps says, the stepping stone says way out. There's the balance. That's why I said when I saw these cards that the stalemate didn't say that to me for you guys. It really says don't compromise on what you really want. And part of that is to go where you want to go. You don't want to compromise, and you want to take one step at a time to get there. And that's your way out. And that's the way out of the Wonderful. Ta-da! Ball and chain. That's the way out. That's the answer. I want to say that that's the solution. So higher self is giving you the solution, actually. So here you are. You're already getting the solution. Love it. So stepping stones. And then guess what? And this is why I'm so excited, because my friend has actually talked about making a big move. And it happens to be in a place that is overseas, over the seas, and it's a vacation resort, not resort, but it's definitely a vacation kind of place. So I was like, oh my gosh, Pisces, adventure's coming. You are going places. So my friend, if you're watching, I think that this card is for you too. But so don't compromise, because the solution that you're finding is taking you where you really want to go. All right. It's giving you the excitement. And the ship also means it's fast movement. So everything that you've got going on right now is going to happen fast. It's going to seem like it happens overnight, because when you take baby steps and you allow yourself to just stay in the moment of now, you move forward, before you know it, you blink and it seems like, wow, it's just happened. The ship card here, Pisces, guarantees that things are going to move very quickly. So this whole thing, it's so funny. I always am seeing backwards. This right here, big deal. Refuse to compromise, and then you're going to go places. All right? All right, let me see if I've got any other information coming in for my Pisces family and friends. I think it spelled it out really clearly. I think that, the process of arriving is really taking a bunch of baby steps. And that is, you're going to do some research. You're going to probably be on the social media aspect of things. You're probably going to have to make some choices. And this might be, the choices might be where you don't compromise. Don't compromise on what you truly want. Your higher self is present and accounted for. Gosh, I really love this reading. I hope you guys do too. I'm trying to think. Oh, I know what I wanted to tell you. I was just asked this past week to do another twin flame workshop. So I'll be getting you guys more details on that. We're gonna do a twin flame workshop in Niagara Falls, and it's gonna be with Marla Kelly, and it's gonna be with Kalina Malnar and Rob and Angie. So that is really exciting. And and the other thing I wanted to tell you about is I am in this month, probably within the second week, maybe next week, I'm going to do a live reading. And I'm going to basically, all you need to do to qualify for the free reading is to like this video. Go ahead and share it to one person or share it on social media. And then make sure you've subscribed to my channel, and then put a comment below saying you've done these things. Then email me at vibrationsoflove1111@gmail.com and just let me know you've done all that. So I really like the email, because then I can email you back directly as soon as I find out when I'm doing the reading. I'm going to do a reading. It's going to be interactive. You're going to get to ask me questions. It will be something you can do through texting if you don't want to be on with me, or we can be on the phone together and I can just say what questions you've asked, however you want to do it. And because these cards, the Oracle, the Intuit Oracle work really, really great with questions. And usually questions, the answers that you get lead to more questions. So we're just going to keep asking questions to uncover what it is you want to know about your situation. So if you're interested in that, do that now. And also, from that reading, I'm also going to put everyone that has put into a drawing to get the free reading. One person is going to win an Intuit Oracle deck. Okay, so the cards that I've been using, you're going to be up for winning a deck. And we've just seen the packaging and everything else. It's gorgeous. It's got all kinds of really cool things. It's got a magnet clasp box. It's very, very classy. And it has it holds my favorite cards in the whole world. So that's going to be something that I give away during that free reading on YouTube. This is going to be live on YouTube. All right. Well, thank you so much for listening, Pisces, and look forward to next month's reading. And if you haven't subscribed, do so now, and you'll be notified of the weekly readings that I do as well. Okay? Thank you, and have a great day.